Today we will deal with the topic carbon capture and storage. Now, according to the 2026 budget, 20,000 crore has been allocated for biofuels, and there has been a lot of initiatives taken by the government to combat climate change. And one of the most important technology that the government is focusing is on the carbon capture, utilization and storage. Now what does it mean? As the name signifies, carbon capture means carbon dioxide is captured before it is let into the air. We know that carbon dioxide is a major greenhouse gas that causes global warming of the earth. So this particular technology will be able to capture carbon dioxide. So the technology used, it could be a chemical liquid. For example, there would be a solution like a chemical liquid, and the carbon dioxide, once it goes into the chemical liquid, it will be completely free of carbon dioxide, and then the air that is let out will be carbon dioxide free air. And also there are certain other technology which helps to capture carbon dioxide. For example, natural resources like afforestation or oceans being the major carbon dioxide absorbers, we are trying to find a technology where carbon dioxide can be captured. Now after capturing this carbon dioxide, it will be compressed into a liquid. Once it is compressed into a liquid, it can be easily flown through pipelines. And through pipelines, we have a deep underground tunnel which connects to the deep underground. So through this manner, the carbon dioxide that is completely captured is stored in deep underground. Now, deep underground, it can include oil field, it can include petroleum field which is unwanted. So when the pipeline is connected deep underground, it will be completely gone through that pipeline into the deep underground without letting it into the air, which is a major technology that India is trying to develop. But the problem here is the technology involves a lot of money. It involves a lot of money to make this technology, and that is why the government has allocated this much amount of money for this particular technology. And another rising initiative that India is doing is the biofuels. So as the name signifies, bio means living, fuel means anything that is burned which produces energy. So biofuel means energy that is obtained from living plants, living biomass. So it is very different from the energy that we get from coal. Coal is the energy that we get from plants which has been buried millions of years ago. But biofuel, it is the energy that we obtain from living plants and animals that is relatively newer compared to the coal form. So that is what India is trying to push. So while trying to push biofuels, we will depend on coal and petroleum extremely lesser. And the emissions from biofuel is far lesser than the emissions from coal and petroleum. That is what India is trying to do, and we have also taken the initiative of initiating the Biofuel Alliance. So that aims to promote biofuels as an alternative to coal. These are all the initiatives that is taken by India. And also recently you have seen that we blend petrol with ethanol. So ethanol is a product from fermentation. We get products like methanol and ethanol from fermentation. So it is basically from alcohol. In simple words, it's from alcohol. So when you blend ethanol and petrol, the emissions relatively are far lesser than the emissions from using petrol alone. So India is doing a lot to protect the environment, and many more steps have been taken by India to combat. And one more thing that India is trying to develop is promoting the concept of traditional knowledge, where you're using the knowledge of indigenous communities to combat climate change. That's all. Thank you.